2017, you have a message and a prophecy for the people of Zimbabwe.
Yes.
What is it?
Okay. On the 26th of December 2016, when I was in prayer, I had this word to say. In 2017, on the 17th of October, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Robert Mugabe, is going to die. I'm not saying this because I'm happy. I don't wish him dead. I don't think anybody would really want to do that. Though I've often realized to say that each and every time when people say the president is dead, people will be so excited. And it's a very much unfortunate situation. And I've also sadly realized that each and every time when that happens, the president comes out smiling and saying, I'm more than Jesus because I've risen more than him. And I see it as a very much unfortunate situation because nobody can take it lightly when people assume and think that he is dead. I remember at one point when people said that I was dead because somebody who had a name close to mine had actually died. So it really was not a very good feeling because many people started calling me for them to check if I was alive or dead. So on my part, it wasn't a very good thing. So I do not see how and many of the stature of a president getting to be excited of people saying that he is dead, and he comes up at one point, I think it was last year, when he said that people said I am dead, I am not dying, and he was putting a smile on his face as if he was saying, you know what guys, I'm here to be fixing you. And I don't think it's a very good thing to be coming out of a man of that stature, especially of his age. He is there to be helping the nation.
Yes, but people will say you have always been President Robert Mugabe's critique, and your prophecy might be biased or false just to achieve or to drive an agenda. What's your comment?
Well, people may say whatever they want to say. I'm not necessarily a critic for nothing. It is something that everybody knows and understands, and even the president himself knows that we do not just criticize him for nothing. And this is not a destructive criticism, it is constructive criticism, because we are suggesting to him as to what he should do so that the nation of Zimbabwe can move on. So this prophecy has nothing to do with what I feel, with what I'm doing right now as an activist. It is far from that. If there is anything linked to it, my prayer is that God should remove me from the whole thing, because I should not do it out of anger or anything.
Yes, and what then should President Robert Mugabe do to overcome this?
Well, if he wants to still move on and continue with life, even at 90, 92, close to 93 right now, it's up to him to be able to go before God, because in the Word of God we have heard situations and cases where God would have spoken to his prophets to go and speak to men of God or speak to kings to say, hey, you know what, your time is up, you have got to be putting your house in order, like the story of Hezekiah. But Hezekiah had to turn against the wall and began to cry, and he began to tell God of the good things which he had done. So I am saying in the same way that if the president wants to overcome this, if he sees a reason for him to continue leading this nation, rather for me, if he sees a reason to continue ruining the nation of Zimbabwe as he has done for the past 37 years, then he has to go before God and tell him reasons which I believe God will say, yes, my son Robert, I will give you more years to be ruining these people. That's the only way out.